But it's here at Walthamstow Stadium that we start this week because one of our viewers emailed in to complain about its closure. After 75 years of racing around the track, in a couple of months' time the greyhounds here will be off for good. Thursday night in Walthamstow and the race is on. As the dogs battle it out on the track, spectators place their bets and settle in for a night's entertainment. This stadium, housing one of the oldest greyhound tracks in the country, first opened its gates 75 years ago and has become a well-known and well-loved landmark. But as with other dog tracks elsewhere, that's now set to change. Later this summer, the final race will be run here at Walthamstow, marking the end of an era. The land has been sold to developers and apparently flats are going to be built here. It's news that shocked the local community. Lee Smith has been coming to the races here for more than 20 years, first with her parents, now with her children.
Nowadays they criticise families for not doing enough as a family, and they're taking it away. Things that we can do that are cheap, if you're reasonable with your betting, they're taken away from us anyway.
Lee's not alone. For lots of people, the track forms an important part of their social life, and for the bookies, a way of life.
It's been a family business for like 3 generations, so it does mean everything to me, and it's not just a job, it's also very much a social thing as well, what have it been, 3 nights a week, and also it's a way of life.
My dad got me into dog racing, so I suppose it is a bit of an old man's sport, and yeah, I suppose that's why it's closing, because there's too many old men and not enough young people getting into it.
It's part of people's lives around here, like, you know what I mean? It's going to take away from me and it is on a Saturday night. This is the biggest pub in the country on a Saturday night.
If they really wanted to keep it open, then they would try every possibility to keep it open, and obviously they haven't done that.
Walthamstow is the latest in a long line of greyhound tracks to close down. At the heyday of racing back in the 1950s, there were more than 75 tracks across the country. When Walthamstow closes this summer, there will be fewer than 30 left. A campaign has been launched on Facebook to try and save the track, and so far nearly 7,000 people are backing it, but it could already be too late. In a statement, Walthamstow Stadium said that with the introduction of off-course tax-free betting, attendances and turnover have declined dramatically. With the principal income streams in sharp decline and general running costs rising relentlessly, the company's operations have become unsustainable. So in August, the dogs here will be off for the last time. The stadium says that most greyhounds will be accommodated at other racecourses and the rest will be found new homes. Well, that was Lee's story. She emailed the BBC.
And you can too at the usual address, that's bbc.co.uk/yournews.
Yeah, we scour the inbox for the best of your stories.
Just get in touch and next week we could be in your neck of the woods.
Well, it was the Waltham Forest Guardian that broke that story of the Stow closing down, and it's one that continues to interest its readers. Now, when all this is gone and only memories survive, the question will be asked, who was top dog of all? And Ballyregan Bob must be up there. His pre-race dinner of raw horse meat and rusks, followed by eggs, milk and cornflakes, set him up for a world record-breaking 32 consecutive victories. Let's take a look at him in action here at the Stow 20 years ago now and check out the over-animated commentary.
Bob in trap 6 shaded his rival on the run to the bend, but then Ballintubber nipped inside and opened up a 2-length lead. For Bob to come back against such an opponent took sheer class. He eventually won by 2 lengths in a time of 28.62, little more than a length outside the track record.
Well, that's your lot for this week, I'm afraid.
But we'll be back next week.
Yeah, in the meantime, do please drop us a line. The address bbc.co.uk/yournews.
Goodbye.
See you next time.